John Teixeira here with Tarrant County Eats, and today we're going to introduce you to our newest brewery here in downtown historic Mansfield, Dirty Job Brewery. As a busy real estate agent in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I get the opportunity to go into a lot of restaurants. At Tarrant County Eats, we're going to share that experience with you. Alright, John Teixeira here. We're in Dirty Job now with
Derek Hubenak, Justin Watson.
I had to make him say his own name because I didn't think I could do it. So wanted to sit down with you guys and introduce this great new brewery to you in Mansfield. Derek, Justin, which one of you want to tell us a story about how you guys got started and why you're brewing beer?
He likes to talk. Let him. Go ahead. You tell it better. No, effectively, we were always, light beer drinkers. We liked our Silver Bullets and our Miller Lights and all that. Years ago, I started volunteering at RAR. One of my friends pulled me in at RAR & Sons Brewing in Fort Worth to volunteer to do bottling and stuff like that. And they would give us beer as, thank you for helping them bottle. Well, I started drinking the beer. I was like, man, I don't know, it's not Coors Light or whatever. But I started drinking it, and I was like, man, this is setting off right. I like this a lot better than the other stuff I've been drinking. And years down the road, just read a bunch of books, and we got really into it. Justin and I, we've been best friends for a long time, and we started going to craft beer.
Absolutely.
And that's what kicked it in.
We started going to World of Beer in Arlington and Fort Worth a lot, and started trying different beers and getting real interested in that. And so we started going through the process, bought a homebrew kit, and my wife came home, LaShawn, and said, what are you doing? And pretty soon it was... Take over her kitchen?
Yeah, basically. She said, yeah, get this out of my house, basically. And we started doing it in the backyard, went a little bit bigger than the homebrew kit, and then started winning awards at competitions, and some other local brewery owners would try our stuff and say, you need to be selling this stuff. So we started selling it. Here we are.
So why did you choose Mansfield? I know that there was some decision making going into where you were going to do this when you started out. What made you choose this location in downtown Mansfield?
Have you seen what's going on down here?
It's
amazing,
here, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of growth. Yeah. A lot of growth. So like with the historic downtown revitalization specific to the immediate downtown area, the historic downtown, and that combined with everything else that they're opening up around here. Justin plays soccer very frequently, and he's at Apex all the time, and he knows that there's a lot of stuff going in, the shops at Broad and stuff like that. So we just kind of looked at it and said, you know what, the place is great, the community's awesome. City Council is such a pleasure to work with, and your economic development was as well. So we were like, yeah, this is home. So
you guys are going to tour us around a little bit and show us a little bit about your brewing here and show us some product, right?
Absolutely. So this is the brew kitchen. This is our pilot system. It's a 1.5 barrel, custom made brewing system. Basic breakdown of the brew process real quick. You've got a hot liquor tank, holds hot water. You've got a mash lauter tun here. You put all the cracked grain in. The hot water goes over it, extracts all the sugars from it, makes wort. Wort, W-O-R-T, it's a sugary, basically a sugary liquid. Gets pumped over here into our boil kettle. And then we bring it to boil. We add in flavors, hops, etc. And basically to do all the bittering and the aromatics in our beers. From there, it cools down through a series of chillers. Goes into our fermenters. We got little plate chillers and counterflow chillers. Goes through those and then goes into the fermenter. We take it down to the fermentation room, pitch the yeast, and however long later, it is beer.
So Derek, you want to share with us some of your beers that you worked so hard on?
Absolutely. So I picked out 4 here, 4 pretty popular ones that we sell. We always have 20 on tap. We have like 44 different recipes that we do, but we cycle through as seasons change and as ingredients become available. We'll start here. This is our cucumber IPA. It's called the IP Ain't. So it's your basic West Coast IPA that we use. It's our base West Coast IPA recipe. Not overly hopped, but enough hop in there to give you some bitter. And then you also have cucumber in there, which culls back some of the hops and makes it pretty palatable for those that even say, I don't drink IPAs. They'll drink that and go, okay, I can do this. The only people that don't like it usually are people that can't stand IPAs or cucumbers.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just the way it works.
Cucumbers are grown in your backyard, I assume?
Cucumbers grown in my backyard. When I'm out and I don't have enough, we go with local growers or farmers market. Next up is going to be the blueberry agave wheat. This is called the Agave de Vida. I love the name because people order it. What can I get you? An Agave de Vida, baby. It's just fun.
That's great.
Yeah, so we make our own blueberry puree for that. It's our basic wheat recipe. Our Main Street wheat with blueberry added to it in secondary fermentation. So, and then next up is going to be, this is one of our new beers. It's called the Shaken Bock. It's a Maibach, which is a Maybach. So the Bachs come in Germany. What they do is they make the Bachs starting in May, the Maibach, and then it's like a lighter Bach beer. So that's why you get the golden color instead of the copper and dark brown Doppelbocks that you normally see. But it lasts all through summer. It's a lighter, refreshing Bach beer that will take you all through summer, and then they stop serving it at Oktoberfest. They don't make it anymore. Yeah, so that's like kind of the
They go with the
thing.
darker beers after that.
They go with the darker beers of that to get them through the winters. The next up is going to be our short stack. This is by far our best-selling beer. So it's this is the short stack. It's a maple pecan porter. So it's we call it the short stack because a lot of people say it's like a coffee beer, or a breakfast beer. It's got a little coffee note to it, but with the maple and the pecan, it tastes like you're eating pancakes and drinking coffee with it. Now, here's what we're going to do. A lot of people come in, and even though we have so many beers on tap all the time, what they like to do is mix our beers, right?
No kidding.
So what they do, they like to take the Agave de Vida, the blueberry, it's like a blueberry muffin, and the short stack, and they mix. I'm not kidding you. They mix these together. There you go. That just enough, just enough. Go ahead and give that a taste. They call it blueberry pancakes.
Wow. And that's exactly what it tastes like if you poured maple syrup all over it.
Yeah. It's not just about the product, it's the atmosphere too.
Derek, I love your passion, man. I really do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Sharing all your beers with us today, sharing your brewery with us today.
Absolutely.
And we've had a lot of fun here doing this today with you, and I really appreciate it. You and Justin.
Not a problem at all.
You, Justin, your wife, Shonda?
LaShawn.
You guys are doing a great job. I know the entire community is enjoying having you guys down here.
Absolutely.
And keep it up, man. I love
Thank
it.
you. We absolutely will.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate you.